Right now, the real estate market is in the midst of a very rare moment, one we have not seen in years. New data shows the amount of homes for sale far outnumber the amount of people currently looking to buy. The gap is one of the largest in history, with a difference of nearly 500,000, making it truly a buyer's market. Here with us now, real estate agent Jill Leberknight. Jill, good morning.
Good morning, Hena.
So this seems like very good news for buyers. I haven't heard this in a really long time. Should people be rushing out to find a home now?
Oh, yes. You said historic. And, the sensational headlines are only part of the story. I call this a yes and market. Yes, interest rates are up. Yes, inventory is up. But also there's a lot of opportunity, this historic opportunity for buyers to have leverage. They have buying power for the first time, which is really wonderful and something that we've needed. But beyond the market story, this is also a migration story. People are relocating for a variety of different reasons, from job loss to caring for extended family and elderly parents to taking care of children and college debt. There's a lot of shifting going on in this post-pandemic lifestyle change. So the market's sort of catching up.
Oh, it's great news. At the end of April, the average median home price nationwide was just over $431,000. That is a lot of money, considering the inventory. Do you expect prices to come down, Joe?
I'm not expecting a free fall. And I tell clients in my community, don't expect a crash. We are recalibrating. We are reconditioning and evening out after pandemic chaos and extraordinary historic highs that we saw over the pandemic era. So I think we're going to see a flattening out, but still extraordinary opportunities for buyers. And real estate is a hyper local game. So it's really important to tune in and work with real estate experts and lending experts to understand the local hyper game, because there's opportunities in a variety of neighborhoods, while we're still seeing in some areas of the nation multiple offers as people shift and communities and neighborhoods change. So I'm not expecting a free fall or a crash.
There was a time not too long ago when homes got multiple offers. They were flying off the market. We're at a very different place now, Jill. I see you shaking your head. In the last few months, 44% of homes sit on the market for more than 60 days. You say home sellers need to focus on any issues buyers might have. Again, that's a complete turnaround from what we were hearing from sellers a few months ago. So explain that to me.
Yes, this is a complete change around. During the pandemic here in Austin, we had, sometimes 90 plus offers. So this is a complete 360. Sellers need to focus on removing objections. Any objection or obstacle that would remove a buyer from making an offer or coming to see the house. Not fatal flaws. You can't change if you have a railroad or train tracks behind your house, but you can look at, are closet issues a problem at your home? Working with a closet storage company to reimagine and repurpose space. Updating flooring, interior paint, remove any issue. Pre-inspections are back. My sellers, I'm encouraging them to pre-inspect the home. Repair all maintenance issues or systems issues. Make sure the roof is in quality condition. The HVAC, I'm down here in the Sun Belt area, making sure your air conditioning is in quality shape. Really important right now. So remove those objections so that they can come in, and then stage the house. Make sure you are creating a story that people want to step into.
Yeah.
Right now, the buyers in this market are, they're experienced scrollers on all the home buying platforms. We've seen the SNL skits. They're on Zillow. They're on, Airbnbs. They know how to stop at a house that has a story. So create a story that people can step into.
Yeah, those little things go such a long way. You also say sellers should expect a low offer. Again, a complete turnaround from a few years ago. Why is that? Why should we expect a lower offer?
Well, first of all, we need to price ahead of the market. Pricing right now is the marketing. Price to compete, so price ahead. We can no longer price to recent comps or even pending comps. So price ahead of the market, and then expect offers to come in that are 10% below. And then expect offers to have 10 to 20K in buyer concessions for a variety of things, because interest rates are higher. So buyers are needing to help paying down closing costs.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.